ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Witcher 3. Last time we did a bit of exploring of kä min, and we helped Eskel to kill the Forktail and get some spinal fluid. This time, oops, I'm apparently running in the wrong direction again. This time we're gonna help Lambert out. Yes, we're still not gonna go to Yennefer because I don't think she's calmed down just yet. With all her troubles of I don't know what, and her probably being unhappy about the whole Ciri maybe being this little, you know, ugliest man alive monster thingy, which I still don't believe. I mean, might be, but I don't think she is. I don't think she is. I'm just gonna keep saying this. I'm gonna keep convincing myself that this is not Ciri. Oh, come on, open the second door, would you? Lambert, got things to do, and this time I am ready to help you. Come here. We gotta travel to some circle thingy, majig.
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking, but I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering though, why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it, hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Ooh, he's smart. He wants to learn how the monsters actually work inside. Oops. Shit. You can't see that, but I just spilled tea all over myself. Never mind.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
Absolutely.
No, thanks. You cut.
Damn.
I'll grab a bite to eat.
Look, that would be kind of okay and proving that you've got a strong stomach. If there weren't a ton of flies flying around that corpse, making it pretty disgusting that you eat while, you know, this is going on. Who the fuck knows what kind of bacteria and stuff has crawled out from this thing and got onto the apple. Because I assume you took that apple from this desk. Actually, you know what? No. You probably had that tucked away somewhere, because... forget it.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on.
Is it a higher vampire or is it not? Because if, then he, of course, can have all kinds of adornment. Because, you know, he can look like a human and they like to adorn themselves with whatever it's called in English. Rings and necklaces and other stuff. Gold, silver.
Open its gut.
Valuable gemstones.
So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like.
Decades?
Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
Oh, I would totally if I could.
No, thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
What is so special about silver that it's capable of killing monsters and gold isn't? I never understood that. If you know, feel free to explain it at length in the comments to me why silver is so good against monsters and gold. It just does do check all.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
I wanted to know. There's always time for a long
I've
story.
seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Well, Eskel has done his task, so he can perform autopsies and see if he can learn anything all he wants. And I'm all up for that. Science the shit out of the monsters so you can kill them better. That's how you got so good at killing monsters in the first place, right? You science the shit out of all kinds of things so you were able to mutate your bodies, or the bodies of some unsuspecting kids.
Everything's ready at my end.
Absolutely, let's
No
go!
reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rock slide blocked the pass last
Do
spring.
not say
So
teleport.
we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Nope.
Not easily forgotten that.
He
who
does.
returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me though.
What
Not
the-
expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Wow, dude, okay, what the fuck's going on with you people? With you witchers? Nobody's taking care of their care anymore. Are you kidding me? If that was I would be on your ass 24/7 to fix that damn hole if I was Vesemir. This thing got to get back.
You gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, again, dude, fix the freaking wall. You never know what's gonna come around, especially since Nilfgaard is invading all of the north. You might want to have a working fortress. That'd be only to your advantage, especially since you harbor Letho and Triss and Yen and probably Ciri later on, and people are gonna get pissed off at you. A hole in the wall, not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Though I do understand if the whole population of this care exists of like 5 or at best 10 people, fixing a wall might be a bit above their pay grade. I mean, there is a project in Austria. I think it's in Austria. It might be in Germany. No, I think it's in Austria, where they are actually trying to build well, they started with just a tower of a fortress, and they're building it the exact same way that people build it in the oldie times, and it's taken forever. It is, and there are way more people than 10 involved, and it is taken forever to do that alone, to just get the whole tower thing started. And I think they're finished with the tower now, and they're gonna go for more of the fortress to actually build a fortress. And it's that's gonna be a project for them, for their entire lives, and their kids probably, or not their kids, but the next generation who's interested in seeing how long it actually took to build a fortress. Now, it didn't take them like 30 or 40 years to build a small fortress in the older times, because they had a lot more labor involved. But yeah. But I think it still took them around the same time to build a fortress, because they were a tad bit bigger in the older times. I say the older times, in medieval times. Anyway,
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Long story long, they can't fix that wall on their own. Not easily, at least. Though they have a sorcerer who could do that, like, with the snap
Damn
of a
it.
finger.
Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really. Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Oh, right, I am not a seaman. I'm not a specialist in nautical matters. But from what I've learned while I had my short sailing trip...
Corpse. Whatever mutilated it sure wasn't human.
Oh, nice. We found a new quest. Monster Slayer. Is it a second? Yeah. 26! Ah, look at this. We're not gonna do this anytime soon, sorry. From what little I have learned and remembered from my time of sailing, you don't leave a sail unfurled, like ever. The moment you step off the boat, you furl the sail. Point period. That way, the wind cannot suddenly grab a hold of the boat once it's moored down, because sails are not unfurled. Again, like, seems quite an obvious thing to do. And you can't tell me that Lambert is even more inept in nautical matters than I am. Because in these times, people had to deal with, you know, with small boats on a much more recent basis than I will ever have.
Great. The last thing we needed.
It's the only thing I'll ever have to deal with a lot of... Ooh. Ah, come on. The only way I'm ever gonna have to deal with a lot of nautical matters if I suddenly get rich, or I not suddenly get rich, but if I get rich, and I'll buy myself a boat. Which,
All right.
you know, could happen,
Cave entrance is just opposite, see it?
but I don't expect
Gotta
it.
sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
First of all, a Crown 30? We're in Temeria, if I'm not completely mistaken, which means at that time it would have been Oran's, and a Crown 30? That's nothing. That is worst payment ever. Jeez.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
That's how it usually goes. If it's your boat / car, you're the one who drives it. Unless you want to get drunk, in which case you of course have the right to tell somebody else to drive your boat. Or, sorry, car. Wouldn't it be funny? No. If you'd get drunk and then you had to drive home with a boat? I guess that could happen in Venice. Man, I really am rambling on about the weirdest things. Because the moment I said Venice, I just remembered that... Did you realize Venice is actually sinking? A bit at a time. And if it doesn't get repaired, which it doesn't, because people don't care, it's literally gonna be the modern day Atlantis in like 30 years or so, give or take.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
What's first of all, this boat is also called Storm. Okay, all boats are called Storm. Secondly, he built this
Fog's
on
thick
his
as
own.
curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Damn
but
impressive.
I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure,
Lambert, what a prick.
not bad.
Is that actually... Does that go for limerick? Can it be that short? Is there somebody around you who's watching this video and has actually studied literature and can tell me if that goes through as a limerick?
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
I am thinking we're gonna
Right,
be attacked by
almost there.
drowners. No, not? Okay, fine. Maybe we're gonna have to deal with old Speartail, whoever that is. Or spear fork? Whatever he said.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
Spear tip! Yes, you are pricklier than Yen. Let's kill old Spear Tip, how about it? So that no other Witcher apprentice will I have to deal with. Oh. There's not gonna be another Witcher's apprentice, is there?
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
We should investigate. I know it's a trap, but hey, how about we kill a monster? It doesn't even sound human. I mean, it could just be the walls who make it echo, sound all echoey, but I'm gonna say monster!
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
See, there's something you can agree with Vesemir on. That's a point of reconciliation. Rotting flesh. Could have just let that lay where it is. But I didn't. How the fuck do I get up there? Hello? Is there a way? Oh yes, there is. Ah, let's save, just to be sure. I don't want to accidentally get Lambert killed. That would suck.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Yes, foglets. Let's screw with the foglets. On fire they go. You know what? Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Foglets. Oh, that's Melusia. She died rather unceremoniously. Aracas, do-dee-do-dee-do. Oh, could it be a necrophage? Yes, it is. Necrophage oil, moon dust. Right. Necrophage oil. Oh, you don't have the superior necrophage oil. And where's the moon dust? Oh, silver splinters. I see. That makes a ton of sense, actually. So let's equip that stuff. Bam! Come on! Would you? Thanks. Do that already. Right, I've been fucking around too much with that stuff. But it's not gonna bite me in the... Of course it's gonna bite me in the ass. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you with fire!
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
What the fuck's your problem, dude? Okay, you're getting on my nerves now.
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Fuck you.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Geralt really is perfectly mirroring my feelings towards this whole situation. Stop being such an incredible little bitch about everything. Come on! Grow a pair. We know you didn't want to be a Witcher. We got that message. Right? Just fucking get over it already. Boy. Oh, fucking bib the cat potion already. I think I did it wrong. Ah, there we go. Right. In we go! Let's fuck up old Speartail too. I got his name right. Wrong again, didn't I? Speartip? Speartip. It's Speartip. Old Speartip. What do we have here? Pig's hide. Amethyst dust! Woohoo! I'm actually a bit angry now. I need a monster to kill before I'm gonna smack Lambert over his friggin' visage. Wait. Oh, right. That was interesting, to say the least.
Bones. Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old Speartip's never been kind to guests.
Pulverized? Wouldn't look like that if they were pulverized. Why are the
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A Witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
Oh, that's just the armor. I'm actually quite
1,
light.
2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
What I don't understand is why the whole cat potion animation doesn't stay during the sequences, because you can barely see anything in the dark. Right, fine, let's go. Let's continue. Let's have little bitchy Lambert continue on his quest that he didn't want to do in the first place, because he didn't want to be a Witcher in the first place, and everything is so bad and dismal.
Shaky. Hard, maybe?
Mm-hmm. And Michael not something like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Wow, wow, you did slip several times. Can I do that? Oh, I'm so in for that. Whooshah! Is old spear fork tip gonna come now and take us away? I really am itching for a fight. Maybe if we kill old fork tip, spear tip, he's gonna stop bitching about everything and be happy for once. Axeman's boots. Oh, I was hoping for some Witcher gear. Sadly, this isn't the case. Whenever there are more than one way, I get, well, confused. Not confused, but conflicted as to which way to take. Which you probably can see by me jumping around willy-nilly. Oh! Look at that! Ah, well. That wasn't quite the intended effect. I'm guessing I should crawl over everything, and if I use art to crush all the things in my way, it's gonna bite me in the ass, as in old Forktail is gonna wake up. Forktail? No, not Forktail. Spear tip.
Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Bones. Pulverized.
Again.
Mm-hmm. Old Speartip's never been kind to guests.
Yeah, that hasn't changed in the last 5 minutes. I realized that. There's something up here. Other than just a few mushrooms. Oh, apparently I'm supposed to go on the upper route. Shooby-doo. It is... Oh, it is suspicious that there's always a way for me to blast through and a way to take the upper route.
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old Speartip.
I could do with a warm welcome of Speartip. I'm itching to kill him. Unless, of course, that's getting Lambert killed, in which case, not so much.
Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
What moment? What? What are you talking about, Lambert? Just fucking shut up. And get your shit together. Right, that seems to be old spear fork thingy. What is it? I thought it was a... What's it called? A fork tail. Oh, right. Yep. And he's pretty loud too. See, I care for the challenge. Let's first do this, then do that. What do you think he's gonna be? Oh, he's gonna punch me the moment I go out of this menu, isn't he? I'm guessing he's an ogret. So we have the ice giant, who was an ogret. Yes, I think it's an ogret. So ogret oil and Gwen sign. Yeah, the Gwen sign is kind of self-explanatory. The ogret oil, not so much. Do we have a good one? Necker, cursed beast, vamp, dancing. Oh shit me! That isn't even enhanced. Balls. Fine. We can do this. I'm just gonna have to down all my... Ow. All my potions. Tea. Almost all my potions. Actually, no, all my potions. Oh. Come on. Right off that. No. Oh, my toxicity is too high. Holy moly. He's quite strong. Come on. Give me some life here. Another one. Ooh-wee. Alright, let's go back to the... Ooh. Gwen sign. He's burning very well, exceptionally well. I think the Petri's Filter Potion is quite good. It's a Cyclops! It was a Cyclops! Look at this, it was a Cyclops. Got it. Damn it.
You gonna live?
Oh,
Probably.
jeez. Geralt does not look
Let's
good.
get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Was that one of your friends?
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
See? I'm really hoping he's gonna be less of a bitch now that we killed the guy who he had such bad memories with or for or whatever. I know he's blaming Lambert for this, and well, deservedly so, because if Lambert sent little children into this cave and half of them or more than half of them died, is a pretty dick move. And you know, it's actually, personally, I think it's a stupid move too. Cyclops Eye, because we just don't get that many recruits, so killing off most of them when you get them, I mean, there is some kind of trial where they have to take a potion and that kills most of them anyway. Cyclops, I never saw his eye. Some kind of potion that kills most of them anyway and makes their hair white. Although, oh, Oathbreaker armor. Although that doesn't seem to be mandatory, because most of them don't have white hair. And as far as I understand, you need to take this weird potion to complete your transformation into a full-blown Witcher. And it makes your hair go white and do a few other things to your body. That being said... Oh wait, there's another little niche to go. Well, it's probably the way out. That being said... Where was I? I forgot again. Oh yeah, sending the few that survive, or even before the whole drinking the potion thing, sending kids into a cave with an Cyclops just to test if they can actually sneak around. Or what are they testing in here? Teamwork? I forgot. It's just a bad idea, a horribly bad idea.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
We ought to be careful. This is their turf.
Couple of trolls got you soiling your knickers?
Was bold and brash once, like you. Then I took a pitchfork in the gut. Peasant kid, not a troll. I almost died. Hard way to learn, but I did.
Sorry, did you?
Come on.
You did die, right? I mean, the lore is that you did actually die. You legitimately did die and somebody brought you back to life. And with a ton of amnesia to boot. Which makes sense, because you know, if your brain stops getting oxygen for a prolonged amount of time, you're gonna go pretty brain damaged. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please comment and do subscribe.